on fire today.
Yeah, you don't want your backy burning up.
It has happened though. I had a neighbor 2 years ago. I was bringing these loads in here takes about an hour. And on that particular day, I was moving loads and I seen smoke out the road. And so I headed that way. And he had gone to work and left a couple of men stripping the tobacco with a wood-burning stove. And it burned his building, the tobacco that was in it, a wagon, the bale presses, I mean the whole shebang.
I don't see how you can have no smoking policy when you're stripping back.
Times have changed, I guess.
I guess it depends on how careful you are.
So 5th generation, huh?
Yeah, my dad raised tobacco, my grandpa, my great-grandpa, and I understand that his father was a tobacco farmer as well. And 4 generations on this road.
So most of all this land around in this area is all tobacco.
It's about the only thing that we can grow that'll turn that kind of profit per acre.
Per acre, yeah.
I mean, there's money in soybeans and corn, but we don't have enough land to get enough acres of it to make it profitable.
And my dad, he raised tobacco. That's all he ever done is farm. My grandpa, his grandpa too, on his mother's
Our
side.
great-grandfather had 13 children.
And my grandpa.
His grandpa, my great-grandpa, had 13 children, and 2/3 of them are tobacco farmers.
He raised 13 kids on that farm and never left the farm, on an 80-acre farm.
Wow.
And built, built one tobacco barn and built his own house and everything out there.
Yeah. And he died, was he 90?
No, he was 88 when he passed away.
I think he was almost 90 years old. We used to strip tobacco down here in the old barn. We would have to take a small armload of tobacco and carry it into the building and lay it on the table, and we would strip it and press it into those smaller bales and then take the stalks back out. And it was a very labor-intensive process carrying all that material in and out. We're talking tons and tons of stalks and leaves going in and out the door every day. And then one year I got started a little early and the weather was mild, and so we just did it in the barn straight off the wagon, and we could see that it was a lot more efficient, a lot easier on your back, a lot less heavy lifting. And 2 years after that experiment, my dad built this building.
You should have had that video camera out when we stood my barn up down there on the road down there. We built that last winter.
Oh, really?
There were a lot of guys that built barns in the last couple of years in response to the tobacco companies wanting more tobacco. So now we've all got our barns, and they're not going to want nearly as much tobacco.
Is that right?
All indications are is that next year that we will be cut back. And that'll be for the first time since 2004 when the buyout happened. No one will come right out and say it, but we all expect it. It's just a matter of how severe.
So what about corn?
Well, the average yield for the county is 100 bushel to the acre, and right now corn's trading at about $4, so that's $400 an acre. A crappy acre of tobacco yield 2,000 pounds at $1.50. That's $3 grand. So $3 grand versus 400. Then your expenses for both of them are about half.
Fertilizer been the main cost.
We spent $600 an acre this year on fertilizer.
Wow.
I spent that on 33 acres.
That bill hasn't come yet.
Well, what kind of now you use this tractor multi-purpose?
Yes. We have almost 100 cows between me and my dad. So during the summer months we'll be putting up a lot of hay. In the spring we'll be doing a lot of tillage, both for the tobacco and for the other crops that we grow. We do grow a little bit of soybeans and hay. So that tractor will cut hay, rake hay, move the bales, spread the manure, plow the ground, pull the disc. This tractor and the two that you see out front, pretty much all purpose.
What's the overhead on those? What are they?
That one's about 20.
20.
The older one out front's about 20. The newer one out front's about twice that.
Fully equipped, huh?
Yeah.
Got a heater in there and air conditioning and all that.
That's why mine's still running. I'm gonna haul this load of stock cement. I want it to be warm.
How you doing?
Hi.
My name's Ryan.
Ryan?
I sent you an email.
Oh yeah, how you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good. So you helping out today over here?
I'm actually loading some of my tobacco up today.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You follow him home and get
Yeah.
that part.
Oh, you gonna see my? You talk about mud. I got the trailer hung up down there, and I had to get my tractor.
You got your trailer hung in the road,
No, I got
in the gravel road.
big track. Your dad's trailer hung up down there around the stripping room.
Got it stuck in the mud?
Yeah, and I had to pull it out.
Y'all see where I'm spreading these stalks? Over there around my barn.
Man, I hate this stuff. I hate this cold, wet mud.
I wasn't thinking we could have slid that out while I had that spreader out.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll unload my tractor.
I guess my hold that tongue. We moved these in here last night. They've been sitting over in that balls in the barn.
Another thing, they're just putting trees in here.
I'll be happy if they give $1.60 for it.
So this is, the tobacco on that, is it still good, or is it?
Yeah, it'll still be good, but you're gonna have to be very cautious about the moisture. If you feel that leaf right there, it feels just like when you wring the water out of a washcloth. It's wet.
They say the best part of it is you feel it, the leaf is still pliable, but you can break the stem in it. You see how the
Stems ain't snapping
they're not
today.
snapping. They're just
They ain't gonna snap in a few days.
So the moisture content in that's above 50 or 60%? It has to be about 23%?
Huh?
It's got to be about 23%?
Yeah.